Hey everybody, it's Stork from Stork Plays Games, and today I am here to hopefully do an unboxing for you on Splice Dice. Too Many Bones. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a game that's gigantic over here in my collection. I have now, with all of this piles of goodies, I think everything. I did order the Trove chest. It's not out yet. I'll do another video when that comes. And I say hopefully because I've had a bad experience. I lost one of my cameras, so I don't have an overhead shot for this. I'm going to do my best to try to move the camera around as I'm unboxing and do some close-ups so you guys can really see the quality on these. So Splice Dice is an expansion for Too Many Bones, if you don't already know that, from Chip Theory Games. Some of the best game quality out there. That's my comment for the day. I'll say it again hopefully later if I remember. But I want to know, what company or what game do you think has just the best components? Like, they're just over and above. I know a lot of them have great components. The ones that come to mind for me, obviously Chip Theory, just top notch. TMG, Tasty Minstrel, I think they do such a good job, especially with cardboard, like thick cardboard stuff, like really thick stuff, but they do a great job. And then I don't know if I always get this, if it's Druid City, Sorcerer City, whoever is doing Wonderland's War, Tidal Blades, those, I don't have them on my hands yet, but I played some production copies and they look great. And just I did back them on Kickstarter. I think I've talked about them in videos before, but they look phenomenal. So those are just some of the ones that come to mind, but I want to know what you think. So please put in the comments below what company, what games have the best components. I'm sure I forgot some. But so for today, let's take a look at these. I have Dangerous Dart here, which keeps falling over because of the thick plastic here. So I'm gonna lay this one down. Splice Dice. This was the main expansion. This is really cool. You get to create your baddies. This is just, I'm excited to play this. I'm excited to try this. I can't beat the baddies that are in the game, so why not make harder ones that I get to make for myself? Maybe I'll cheat and make some easy ones if I can do that. I don't know. I've got, set that off there. I've got the Lab Rats. So these are expandable characters. They're 4 gear locks. Really cool. I'm sure you're getting bad glare. I'm going to rip this plastic off these in just a second. I just want to go through all the stuff I got. I got the Ally Pack. This is old, but it's new to me. So the Ally Pack, so you get all the cool like creatures and that go with them. I think, which character is it that I play? I play one of the characters and they have a wolf or something with them. I can't remember. It's been a minute, I'm sorry, since I played, but I can't wait. I will definitely be playing this again very, very soon. So I've got the Ally Pack, which are basically the chips. We'll bust that open. I have some treasure map, it says. This looks like some trove or some loot or trove loot or something. There's some tyrant cards back here. I've got some encounters. I don't know. We'll pull all this up and see. There was one thing I wanted to. There it is. There it is. Stop. Stop. It says disregard and discard tantrum reference sheet included in this pack. So this pack has a tantrum reference sheet, which you're supposed to get rid of. So there's apparently another tantrum reference sheet. Maybe it's in here. I'm not sure. I must have bought the upgraded rule books or something, because here's 2 rule books. So that's all I've got. So let's start opening this stuff up, because that's what I'm excited to see, and I know you are too. All right, so we're gonna get in kind of close and intimate on here. Hopefully it's not too creepy. Hopefully you're not too close to me. We're doing our best social distancing through the cameras, right? So let's start with this guy, the stop guy. Let's see what's inside here and see if I can not get this stuff mixed up. Okay, so we have some Lute Cards, an encounter card, and I think these are fixes to other cards. So this loot is a knife, yeah. Here's the Goblin King card, and a couple encounter cards. I think these are just corrected ones from the other game. If they're not, I apologize for saying bad info. Just leave me a comment below to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let's flip that there. And sorry, I'm used to my overhead. I gotta open this stuff up here so you guys can see. Used to having an overhead I can flip back and forth too. So Boomer, we have our Boomer sheet here. Gilly. Nugget. You smell funny. You guys sniff your games. Patches. Whew. They're leaving little cutout plastic pieces on my table, and I have to clean my table. Tantrum. Love Tantrum. But this is not supposed to use. Stop. So we're gonna put this one. You're going over there, Tantrum. Goodbye. Okay. Duster. Is this the one with the? I think Duster is the one with the with Nightshade, the wolf, and then that's what I was talking about when I was babbling like a fool. It's in here. Nightshade's in here. All right, so I have these. Excellent. So these look to be correction sheets. So we're gonna set them over here and leave the Tantrum one over there. I'm gonna throw these back behind my camera. Let's look inside this ally pack. And see what's in here. Ooh, I like that. Love these chips. All right, we have Talon Companion is what this says. Talon Companion. Super cool. Green. Who's green? I don't remember. Little Yeti. Looks like a bear. Growl's Companion. That's a tiger. I know a tiger. I recently just fed some white tigers. It was a pretty awesome experience. Grublet. Spiderbot. Oh yeah, the one person that has those spider bots. Spiderbot. Oh, these are cool. They all have different artwork too. Wait, where's the wolf? There's no wolf in here. These are all different spider bots. Let me see. It had exactly in here what it says it's in here. So I was mistaken, apparently. I thought there was a wolf. You know what? I think the wolf's already in there. I think the wolf had a chip. Didn't it? I think it did. I think I'm going on about a wolf that was already in there. Alright, let's bust open Dart. I saw this mat at Gen Con last year. I know I'm saying a bad thing because Gen Con is canceled. Everybody's sad. I'll be honest with you, I was not going to go this year. It just did not seem like a good plan for me to risk it. I thought as much as I wanted to go, I would not go this year. And then it got canceled, so I guess it wasn't meant to be either way. So Dart, I'm going to do my best to open this stuff where you can see everything. I'm sorry, without the overhead, this is difficult. Cannot get this off. There we go. Gosh, the box quality on this stuff is awesome. Just thick and I don't know. I say how awesome the box quality is, and then I bought the Trove chest to replace all the boxes. So here we have Dart. I love that green color. I'm going to open it up outside of this. I just wanted you to see it in the box. So we'll come back to that. We've got our insert like they always have to keep your stuff secure. We have our battle mat. Now I wish I would have opened another one first, because I want to show you this, and I'll come back to it. But this one is super thick. It is, I believe, twice as thick as the old ones. The reason is because right here you have dart. Hopefully you're seeing dart. I'm not seeing dart. I'm seeing dangerous dart, because you turn it over. This mat actually flips, and you go from dart to dangerous dart. So you do that in a way, and I am going to just grab some dies. I'm not, they're not going to be in the right place. I just want to show you this. Look, they're stuck in there. And when you flip your mat, they are still stuck in there. You push them down, and they pop through, and they stay on that face. So Dart was designed that whatever face this is on, when you flip your board, it will be on a correct face that it should be on once flipped. So it's not going to be on the same number, but once flipped, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. So that is really cool. Very interested to play as Dart. One, because of this cool green, but two, because of that flippability of the board. That is very cool. Alright, let's take a look at the chips while we're in here. Dart has a board, it says board, which Dart is riding on right here. And then we have our Dart chip. Dart looks pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Alright, and then going deeper in our box, we have the character sheet. Dart looks to have a smaller secondary sheet. So let's open this up and see what that is. Got it. Got him. Okay, so we have Dangerous Dart here, and we have Dart here. So that's interesting. This says Guide to Going Dangerous. So very, very neat. So it explains and this looks the same as everybody's. They all have great information on these about your character, but this looks like it tells you about flipping over and the dice. See the dice face. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to throw these back in here, like so. Back in there. Do you guys keep these on your stuff? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I think that once I get the trove chest, that probably it'll all go in there without those. So I'm gonna take it off. All right, let's set Dart out of the way over here. Let's look at some of these other things. I'm not gonna go through the rule books, but updated rule books for both. I already kind of showed you those. So I'm gonna throw those off. Let's look at what is in here. This says baddie skills and encounter terms. Baddie skills, encounter terms, and icons on the back. This one also says baddie skills. So this is your gear lock reference guide right here. So So looks like maybe an updated one of those. Here's a gasket sheet. I love gasket. Stanza. Duster. Duster again. So I have that duster. Then I would not need this duster, I don't think. Online. Here's another reference guide. Online Chip Theory has been very good about explaining which ones you do and don't need, so I'm going to keep all this stuff together and then I'll go back and read what they said so I know who to use. Tink, Tantrum, Picket, Patches, Nugget, Gilly, Boomer, and it's Age of Tyranny, which I do also have the Age of Tyranny. Let's set these right here. All right, we're getting down to it. Let's look at the Lab Rats, which during Kickstarter was actually called the Gearlock Intern Program or something like that. And then it got switched to Lab Rats, which is pretty cool. So let's rip this guy off. Toss it. And take a look at what's in the box. Inside again with the artwork, we have our Lab Rats. Now these are so much smaller than the other ones. I'm not sure how these play out. I don't know if you pick one, if you get to play them all. I'm not sure how this works. I'll try to hold these better. Try to hold these a little bit better so you can see them. That was Slank, Flan, Gerbil, and Helix. Stitching on these mats is awesome, as always for Chip Theory. Alright, I was also very, very close to pulling the trigger on Cloudspire's reprint. That game looks awesome. If you have Cloudspire, comment and tell me what you think about it. Actually, don't, because then I'll want to buy it. I'm kidding. Go ahead and comment. So there's one Lab Rats reference sheet here, and it has all four of them. Interesting. I kind of think you play as all four of them. Biotechnician Gerbil. That's cool. And it has a little card, and it has the bones and backup plan. The innate and the backup plan on there. Flan, I think it's Flan. Flan again. Ebonologist. I wonder how many words I pronounced wrong. Safety Analyst, Helix. And Slank the Fixer. So very cool. Very cool. These look neat. What are these guys? So I know we have our character chips, but we have some chips down here with some numbers on them as well. Come out of there. Perfect. Okay, so we have our character chips. So these have a grayed outside. with a flip token on them, or a flip symbol. Shoot. Okay, and then I have a 3 with a die and maybe some blood looking stuff on there. Double-sided. They're all 3s. Whoops. 3, 3, 3, 3. I vaguely remember this. I read something about this during the Kickstarter, but I don't remember it today. Okay, this is a little different than what the styles we've seen before. So in here, these are just such, they're not little cheap plastic trays. These are very, very nice trays. We've got the die. We've got dice, 4 dice for each color hero, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray die. Oh, those look awesome, man. These are like swirled dice. I don't know how to. Hopefully, you can see that. These look like the same or similar dice to Dice Throne Champions Edition. If you got the Kickstarter Dice Throne dice, they had this swirl texture to them as well. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, let's put this all back in. I don't remember how it went. These guys are all right here. Have these cards. Whoa. Whoa. Dropping stuff. That's how they went. So we'll throw the lab rats back in there. And on to the next. Finally. Nope. I lied, not finally. We're going to look at these 2 decks that I forgot were here. Let's see what's in them. So probably correction decks, maybe. Got Nobulus's Heart, Barnacle's Eye, some campaign rewards. Campaign Tyrant card, and then these are all encounter cards. A lot of encounter cards. So those there, and then we got this deck. Open. Okay. We have some Lute cards. Lute. And if you've never, these are plastic cards. These are actually waterproof. I could dip them in my drink if I wanted to, but I don't because I want to drink my drink. We have some Trove Lute. I don't know if I've never noticed it before, but the Trove Lute has different art on the back. It's pretty cool. We have encounter cards and baddie cards, which, oh, it's Duster. Duster's bad guy. Spoiler alert. We've got some special encounter cards. Not that you can read these, but I really don't want you to anyways. So it ruins it for you. And campaign card and a 40 days in Delore welcome card, which I also have back there. There. Alright, so let's set this deck here. It's going to take me forever to figure out what all this goes to. And now, what you came for, Splice and Dice. This is a heavy box. Got some weight to it. Falling out is the instructions. This is a hefty book. Whew. Normally I run through all of these, tell you how many pages it is. 35 looks like. Oh, look at that. Look at that art. That is cool. Get it open. Yes, look at that. These are awesome. You may notice there's little holes here, and here, and here, and here. And there's some little tiny holes up here and down here. Hopefully I'm going to show you what those are for. Stuff. Why can I not get a hold of anything? There we go. I think I'd be better at opening stuff by now. Alright, we got Splice and Dice Tyrant reference sheet. Nap guide. If you need a guide to taking naps, here's how you do it. I don't think it means actual naps. Okay. What did I read that? Splice and Dice Master Reference Sheet. Gotta have these out when playing, always. Excellent. Oh, we're getting to some goodies. Look at this guy. What is that? Oh my gosh, you cannot probably see it yet, but these are burned, or probably not actually burned. Made to look burnt. Smells like it might be burnt. So this is so nuts. Look at that. It's you can see it better back here. There's like burn marks all the way around this stuff. So this is just a pad of these. I think once you create it, and then this is what you would use to fight that baddie. That is very cool. We have a bag that my hand fits in, barely. Yeah, I was gonna skip these, but I want to come back. I want to do these. These are really, really awesome. Okay. Whoops. So these, see that? Are little bottles. go in there. Hopefully you can see that. They stick in there. So these are your pegs. And instead of just making pegs, they made them look like cool little bottles. So they have the peg at the bottom. These are awesome. Very awesome. And they will stick into here and into here. So let's get into these cards. Tuck boxes, again, plastic, waterproof, very great art on them. These are, I don't know what those are. They're like interns or something. These are just cards with little gear lock people on them. There's a bunch of those. We have, ooh. Oh. There we go. All right, we got these kind of cards, and they have a scroll down here, and they have different request on top, demand on bottom. We have these, which are the same except for they have trees. And just before we get there, these have skulls on them. And these have different information as well. And they're, flip them upside down as well. These don't. So these cards look to be used in creating your baddie, like how you would create them. Let's look at this one. Listen to that. Listen to that. Hear the quality. Alright, we've got some Tyrant Encounter cards. Build a Tyrant, that's cool. Splice and Dice Tyrant Encounters. So we've got a bunch of new Tyrant Encounters here. We've got some new Tyrants. Blobulous. Nobulous was a different one. This is Blobulous. Leech. Lock gear. Instead of gear lock. Set up for a couple of the Tyrants. And then epilogues for the Tyrants as well. Cool, cool, cool. Cool stuff. Alright, so we got those out of the way. Let's take a look at these chips. Man, that's got some weight to it. Love this new chip trays though too. Let's see here. I've got a mess of plastic over here. Alright. These are some 3-point baddies. Very cool. dark green. Man, this unboxing is long. There's a lot of stuff here. And I'm still not even done yet. More plastic to the pile. And there goes the chips. These have the bad guys on the back. And they're bad guy chips. Whoops. I'm gonna just sort of toss them down here because we went through their cards for the most part. Oh, I see. So this one is Blobulous, and this is a clone panion, a Blobination. Looks like all these green ones go with this Nightshade. All these green ones go with, whoops, yeah, go with that stack right there, with that bad guy, Blobulous. 3-point baddies, oops. There's some 3-point baddies, and these guys have the different background. So these were in Undertow, and they had, yeah, there's like water. These are water guys. So they would be used on the mat with the raft on it. We've got just a lot more chips. Self-repair, self-repair. It looks like you can build yourself back up, or at least somebody can. Yeah, these are very cool. And there's your build your own baddie chip. There's another one. So at that point you'd reference this thing. And then we just have our last. Okay. Alright, I need a drink to get through this. Delicious strawberry lemonade. Plastic is sticking to me. Get off me. So many chips. Alright, I'm going to flip through these really fast. These are just baddies. 5 points, 20 points, and 1 point baddies. It's just a new baddie type, maybe. These look to be dual baddie types or triple baddie types. This one's got 3 different things on it. Again, this expansion's all about making your own baddie. So very, very unique in that way. It's nothing like any of the other expansions or the other game. I mean, I guess it is, because you can still play it the same, obviously, and you can play the pre-made baddies, which are in here as well. But really, this was about making your own. Those don't go there. And let's look in here at the dice. I think that's everything in here. Yep, just foam there. So our dice, like that green color. Very neat. It's like a yellowish green. Matches these. Oh, I spilled those everywhere. about to say it matches these, and I spilled them all over the place. Ooh, look at this. This is a gold die. Those are stuck. These two dies have become one. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, there's a cool gold one. If they're stuck, just pull them apart. Easy enough. All right, that is that. That is everything. Let's wrap this up. I have a huge mess here, so I'm not even going to begin to try to pick it up. So that was everything inside the box of Too Many Bones Splice and Dice expansion, Lab Rats, Dangerous Dart, Ally Pack, upgrade kits, rules revisions, all of it, everything. I've got it all right here. So hopefully you like that. Also, you may have noticed my shirt I'm wearing here, my hat, Stork Plays Games. I hope you guys like the new logo. If you do, you can check out my merch shop. It does not have the hats. The hats, I apologize. It's one of a kind, just for me. But you can get this awesome shirt. The shirt quality is very soft. I've washed it. It does not shrink, or didn't shrink for me. I don't know. Good quality. I didn't want to put a bunch of cheap stuff in there, so I wanted, if you're going to buy a shirt, I wanted it to be a nice, good quality shirt. So that's what's in there. Please check that out. It's in the description. Just like if you love these shelves, the box thrones, you can buy them through the description as well for a discount. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, @Stork Plays Games. Subscribe there. Comment below. Please comment. I love talking to you. Remember my comment question. What is the best components in what game? And I will put up something here for from Chip Theory about this, because they do some great videos explaining their own stuff. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Come play a game with me.